Why should anybody care about Arctic biodiversity is a really good question. It takes a whole ecosystem to support one polar bear. Behind that bear and its food, the seal, is thousands of species that make it possible for that bear to be there in the first place. And from a seafloor perspective, where the benthic animals and plants and other biota live, they are in deep waters in particular dependent on food that rains down essentially from the surface water. So it's a bit of the extreme of extremes in a way. So those that live there must be very hardy, and adaptations to extreme environments can inspire and inform adaptations to life on other planets or outside the Earth. We must identify areas that are high in biodiversity, high in ecosystem functioning, in ecosystem services that we use. We must map them to know what potential there is that we haven't discovered, and we can't do that in a couple of centuries. We need to do that now. You at COP, you've just eaten fish, maybe you've eaten shrimps from the Arctic, you've taken a breath of the oxygen that was produced in the Arctic Ocean, you've just had your illness shot, and maybe that was inspired from a molecule that was discovered under extreme conditions in the Arctic. So the daily life we live is in part supported by biodiversity, and including Arctic marine biodiversity. I really hope that we use the knowledge that we have now, that is being generated as we speak and that has been generated over hundreds of years, that we use that knowledge to decide concretely on areas that get protected. My second hope is that we look at marine biodiversity in a sense that isn't just a luxury problem for those who care about fuzzy things, but it's actually at the very core of human being. I think there's too little connection in our awareness of how we actually use the ocean, including parts of the Arctic, for our daily lives, and everybody does, whether they care about it or not, whether they are aware of it or not, we do.